Hey friends, I want to share with you a story that I was talking about with my friend Craig the other day on the phone. We were talking about how our grandparents and many of your great-grandparents struggled through the Great Depression, and they learned sacrifice in a new way, learned how to sacrifice. I thought it was really interesting. It made me think about my grandmother, Maureen. She was 95 when she passed away just a few years ago. And she used to tell me the story of living in a little coal mining town in West Virginia and how her father had a job. While many others were being laid off, her father, he had a job. And so they always had enough. They always had what they needed to survive. And she said we had big bags of flour and sugar and rice next to our front door. And there were burlap bags, and there were smaller burlap bags there that we would hear the door, people would knock on the door, and we would come to the door, and I would come and fill up 3 bags of sugar and flour and rice, and I would give them to people because people knew that her father had a job and that he had enough for others. I think that really sowed a seed of generosity in her. Even in my 40s, she would send me birthday cards with cash in it, even on a fixed income. The generosity that she expressed was, and I hope and pray that it continues in our family as well. I think about that also in relationship to my own local church. I'm getting phone calls and messages from people saying, hey, we want to help. We want to do whatever we can to help people in need. Do you have people in need? Do you have people that need groceries? Do you have people that need help? I know that we probably do. They're not quite as, I don't know them quite yet, but I think, and I believe with all my heart, in the next several months, we'll see a greater need. And I'm reminded of the Deuteronomistic code that happens in Deuteronomy. Actually, Deuteronomy 15 says in there, if there's any among you who have need or who are struggling, make sure that you're not tight-fisted. Make sure that you whatever it is that they might need, that you lend it to them. Whatever you have, if you have enough, share it. I think we're seeing the best of humanity during this time. People caring for others. Oh, it's really easy to hear the bad news, really easy to see the bad news. My challenge to you is to think about how you can help. I know you want to do tangible things. It's very difficult to do tangible things right now, but what you can do, the most important thing, not the last thing, but the very first thing you should do, is pray for others. In doing so, you extend grace to them. Most of us don't know how to lead or do much in a pandemic. We've never been in this before. So my prayer is that you would be generous with your time, that you would pray for others, extend grace and mercy. Because I think what you're doing is you're showing others, you're sowing a seed, a pattern that might be seen for generations to come. I pray that you would be blessed today. I pray that the spirit of fear and worry and anxiety would be washed away today. I look forward to seeing my friends on Sunday morning. Many of you are tuning in and watching other services. I think it's just a great thing. I pray that you're blessed by these messages and blessed on Sunday as you come together and worship in a new paradigm as it stretches and pushes against what you're normally used to. This is a way that we give God the glory for it all. So be blessed today, and I look forward to seeing you soon.